I stopped using ChatGPT recently. I found out that it's like really bad for the environment. It's something crazy, like for every question that you ask it, it could use up to 500 milliliters of water, which is like an entire water bottle. I feel like people don't get mad about that because it's a machine, right? But if ChatGPT was a human being and it did that, we would be so pissed off, right? Like you're talking to it and you're like, hey dude, I was just wondering, are chia seeds good for me? And ChatGPT's like, yeah, that's a good question. Let me think about that. Hold on. Yeah, they're pretty good for you. Okay, now tell it to me like Yoda. I understand the irony of doing that joke with a plastic water bottle, by the way. But I am gonna pee in this later, so... It's not technically single-use plastic. But... I'm doing good. I'm having a good year. I've been doing a lot of crafts this year. It's a new hobby of mine. Yeah, I like doing crafts. I say crafts because I don't like the phrase arts and crafts, because in my opinion, those are two different things. There's art and then there's crafts. People put them together for some reason. But it's like, you know, come on, let's be honest. If you tell somebody that you like to do arts and crafts, everybody knows that you do crafts. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Nobody's gonna be like, you do arts and crafts? I didn't know you were an artist. Wow. What medium do you work in? You're like, hot glue gun, mostly. Macaroni, construction paper. I don't like to talk about my art, honestly. So. Right, there's art museums. There's no arts and crafts museums. Nobody wants to take a tour of an arts and crafts museum. The tour guide's like, all right, come this way, folks, come this way. We're going to take a look at Pablo Picasso's La Guernica. It's a colossal mural that Picasso created to commemorate the bombing of the Spanish Civil War. And yeah, what's that? You have a question in the back? What's that next to it? It's a Thanksgiving turkey traced out of a hand. You know, let's move on. We gotta move on. Let's not linger. You know. But here's what I'll say about people who do crafts: they're good people, right? They have a good energy. They have good hearts. Artists are monsters. That's why we have that phrase, separate the art from the artist. You never hear about separating the craft from the craftsman. Nobody's like, yeah, John makes really good dream catchers, but you know, don't leave your kids alone with him. Just keep an eye out. You know John, we know John. Just keep an eye. It's kind of your fault, honestly, if you leave. Just pay attention. I'm in a relationship right now, and thank you. Yeah, it's going well. It's nice to not be dating. Like, you go through some weird experiences when you're single. I had one experience once where I was on Bumble, and like it was going really good at first. Like we set up a first date, but then she texted me 30 minutes before the first date, and she was like, "Hey, before we meet up tonight, I just gotta ask, how tall are you?" And I texted her back, and I was like, "Oh, I'm 5'3", which is true, by the way. I did not lie to this woman about my height. I'm not saying I'm a good person. I'm just saying when you're 5'3", it's like, what's the point, you know? Even the lie would be unimpressive, you know? What am I gonna be like? I'm actually 5'5". She's like, She's like, okay, that does nothing for me. So I texted her back. I was like, I'm 5'3", and then she texted me back, and she was like, okay, I'm 5'4". And I was like, oh, okay, is that a problem? And she was like, no. Is it a problem for you? And I was like, well, you brought it up, you know. I didn't bring it up, you know. If you go to my profile on Bumble, it's not like a picture of me in a leather jacket, like, I'm 5'3", are we gonna have a problem tonight? I'm wearing brass knuckles, AR-15 on my back. I'm 5'3", who's next? All my photos are from this angle for some reason. I look way shorter than I actually am. I'm fingerless gloves. I'm 5'3". Huge finger, small head. Just only one eye in the frame. She was cool though. Eventually, she was cool. Like eventually, she was like, "Listen, it's okay if you're 5'3". I still want to go out with you, but I'm still gonna wear heels." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. You know, wear stilts." Honestly, I would love to go on a date with a woman wearing stilts. Doesn't that sound fun to you guys? Wouldn't that be fun? You show up at like Dave & Buster's or wherever people go, and she's like balancing on her stilts, you know? I'm down here, I'm like weaving between her legs, you know? I have like a top hat and a cane. I'm like the WB frog. I'm climbing her body. I have a whole like Cirque du Soleil routine. I'm like, does anyone have a problem with this? Anyone have a problem with me and my huge 5'4" girlfriend? I still have the gun in my hand. Does anyone have a problem with this? Where are my short kings at Dave & Buster's? Crying. I was getting very good at flirting before I met my girlfriend. I got very good at a specific flirting scenario where you're flirting with a woman and she drops the fact that she has a boyfriend. Because when you're on the other side of that, you always want to be cool in that situation, right? You don't want to show that you're affected. And I got really good at that. I would love to show you guys how good I got at that particular flirting scenario. Would you guys mind helping me with this? Okay. Would you mind helping me with this? Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. You're okay helping me? Great. And you guys all heard that? Right. And we got that on camera. We got that on all 15 cameras. And we're live streaming that to the police. That's good. No, it's gonna be very simple. I'm just gonna be like, hey, do you come to like Don't Tell shows a lot? I feel like I see you here. And you can be like, no, I don't come to these shows a lot, but my boyfriend loves to come here. You just have to drop the fact they have a boyfriend. And I will show everybody how good I am at reacting to that information. Does that make sense? Great. Here we go. That's not part of this. I do that when I flirt in real life. I'm like, where are you from? How old are you? Is that a good first line? How old are you? Sorry, here we go. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Sorry, people don't usually ask me that. I'm doing good, yeah. I'm good. Would you mind helping me with this, actually? I'm sorry, you did great, but I feel a stronger connection with this person. Would you mind helping me? Okay, great. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Okay. Actually, I think you were the right person from the beginning. She kind of made the same mistake. I think you were the right. I didn't know what I had. Here we go. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Nice. I'm doing good too. I feel like I see you at a lot of Don't Tell shows. Do you come here a lot?
Sometimes. Sometimes with my boyfriend.
What? Excuse me, you have a boyfriend? Yeah, well, thanks for wasting my time. Don't clap, that's fine. I can do better. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna nail this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Nice. I feel like I see you at a lot of Don't Tell shows. Do you come here, like, do you come to shows here a lot?
Sometimes with my boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend. Cool. What, what race is he? Okay. I'm gonna work on that. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys.